Hey guys, it's Nexus here, about to do another interview with a gamer. Anyway, I am here today with TheAwesomeDan.
Hi.
And yes, hello, you sweet thing. But yes, I know. All right, but anyway, let's get right into this. Well, he doesn't know the drill, but I know the drill. Okay, so first question I want to ask you was, what started you into gaming?
What started me into gaming? Wow. I remember, I think it was when I was very little, like 2 or 3 years old, where my cousins were like the big gamers. He'd always bring his friends over, and they would always play all these like weird games. I would sit in the back and watch, because to me, games they're basically movies. I didn't know you could actually play them. I thought they were like movies or some shit like that. And my cousins always played. I was like, oh, I want to try. Okay, they gave me the controller. I die 2 seconds. And they took it back, played for like 2 hours. They die. I play it for like 2 seconds. I die because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I think it wasn't until I think I was 6 where my dad got me a PlayStation. It was my parents' PlayStation because they were the ones, because they got like Tomb Raider and Resident Evil, which I wasn't allowed to touch. But then they were like, oh, here's Crash Bandicoot, here's Bugsy, the giant cat, here's Crash Bandicoot. You can play this after school, but when I was in school, they were playing it. It just got, it got me really interesting. Like, how I got into serious gaming. I was bullied a lot when I was a kid. I was extremely bullied a lot, and gaming was kind of like a good way to forget all about that. Like, I can take all the bullying in school. When I come home, I pop in Crash Bandicoot, and I was just like, forget all that shit. Like, it was actually really It was really helpful and therapeutic, actually.
Oh, okay. So you found it was kind of your escape from your reality that you had as a kid, especially being bullied and that. And so you kind of took it as a way to kind of just relieve stress from yourself, relieve yourself from that kind of tension, that kind of strife that you had at school and stuff like that. Because you could just pop in a game, they wouldn't judge you. You could just play it, enjoy yourself, and get through the rest of the day, right?
Right, it was so much fun, especially dying. Like, I just spent like 2 hours in the game just dying. I just love seeing Crash Bandicoot's reaction. Wow! See the angel go up in space. I'm like, fucking yes, Crash.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, do you remember what games that they were playing before that, though? I'm just curious.
I remember, if I remember correctly, there were 2 games that I remember I was allowed to watch. Well, it was limited because I think it was Metal Gear Solid, where it was one of the games I could watch limited. Like, I could see him sneak around all that, but the second he's about to kill somebody, he was like, okay, you can't look at it. Because my parents were like, no, anything got to do with death, gore, and none of that. And when you saw even though it's pixelized and it doesn't look like shit, still back in when I was little, saying somebody gets shot with a pixelated gun, that was the most graphic thing I ever saw. And I think it was Resident Evil. Resident Evil is another thing where I can watch him solve puzzles and run around. But a second he has to kill a zombie, or a second he has to do something bloody or gory. He's like, okay, turn around, you can't see this. No, your mom's gonna kill me. Turn around, you can't see this.
Okay, so they were kind of trying to shelter you from that kind of violence and gore that was involved in games back then when you were little. Yeah, I could see that.
It didn't help. I just peeked in through my fingers.
Well, that's the thing, right? Especially with the younger generations and stuff like that, is that sooner or later they're going to see it. You can try to protect them as much as possible, but there's movies and different stuff like that, and plus later on, especially when you go to kindergarten and stuff like that, and you start watching they make you watch movies or something like that, you're gonna see death, you're gonna see, but you might not see the kind of gore and stuff you'd see in Resident Evil or anything, but you definitely see something like that. So basically your childhood was basically kind of censored in the sense that until you were a little bit older, seeing stuff like that. So you said Crash Bandicoot was really your first kind of attempt into gaming, you said?
Yeah, the first game I actually was able to play. The first game I played, because they wouldn't let me touch any games, because they felt majority of the games out there that my cousin played, they weren't child friendly, because they weren't baby friendly. But it was Crash Bandicoot, and I think Bugsy, the giant cat, which is an awful ass game. Don't ever play that ever again. It was awful. I played it a few months back just to get nostalgia. I'm for a baby, yes, it's fun, but it's what the fuck is this? Yeah, because it was cartoonish, nobody died, no blood and gore. I didn't even know you could die in games and like shit like that. I didn't know you could die though. Like, I thought you were knocked out or like, you vanished. Like when Crash Bandicoot died, I thought his angel went to heaven and it came back down when he respawned.
Ah, okay, all right. Well, that's good then. Let's see. Let's try to tie this into everything else. So basically, your first real kind of game was Crash Bandicoot, where you're like that. Did you find that it was kind of hard, or do you think, especially when you're younger, like, did you find that it was extremely hard?
Oh yeah, it was extremely hard. Like, I couldn't even get past. I think it was the only level I could get past was the first level. Every other that, I just kept dying. Like, every time I die, my cousin's like, okay, here, let me show you what to do. And my cousin would take it. He could do all this stuff. I'm just like, how'd you do that? Oh, you gotta do this, press that. I'm like, fucking 6. I don't know. Like, this is like, you're teaching me shit I don't know. I'm 6 years old. How the fuck am I supposed to know this? He was like now I realize he's actually responsible for a lot of my nerdness. Because he's the one that got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! He's the one that got me into video games. He's responsible for a lot of the nerdy shit that I do. That's like, oh, wow. I never thanked him enough for that. Like, he's the reason why I'm such a nerd.
Okay, so this kind of ties into the rest of your life. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, that's good. Why do you game now? Why do you do stuff like, I know you say you're going to like it was just something to pass the time back and relieve stress that early, but why do you game now?
What did I get? Wow, because gaming like it evolved so much. Like, gaming is now like my entire life. Because like, even now, like, I do experience some problems now. Like, I have like a low self-esteem image because like I personally believe that I'm not attractive and nobody will like, because every other attempt I have to having a relationship or any kind of relationship ends extremely bad. Like, I just got out of a toxic relationship, and it's like, looking back at it, I'm just like, wow, they were kind of using me. Like, thinking about it, like, wow, they really actually just kind of using me. And like, video games are a way to escape, a way to make good friends, and it's just fun. Like, I've always wanted to be a game developer. When I was little and I first played games, I was like, okay, I want to make this. And even now, where like me and my friends are actually making our own game, like, playing these games helps me get ideas, helps me do this. It's just so much fun to do. Like, I can never imagine my life without games. Like, it's basically a part of my life now.
Okay, so it has kind of developed from that. From kind of being an escape to more kind of being kind of a passion and still being an escape for you. So that's good. That's kind of a good thing, is because different medias out there are like that. People can get enticed about, film and stuff like that, and games are another kind of art form where you can do that kind of thing. So that's good. Okay, so now we're going to move on to talking about your channel a little bit, because it is in front of you right now, and I need to prod and poke at your channel. Sorry.
Cool. I like poking.
Oh, yeah. Purse will like that. Okay. All right, so... Okay, we'll go with the first thing that I see right now. Your icon. I would like you to explain why your icon looks like that.
Because when I first started out, like, how I first started doing this was my mom passed away like 2 years ago, and I was going through extreme depression. And my friends were like, one thing to help you out, since you love gaming, go on YouTube, look at PewDiePie, look at Rad Brad, look at all these YouTubers. I'm just like, wait, what? They're like, oh, just watch PewDiePie, it'll help you. And I started watching some of PewDiePie videos. I started watching Rad Brad videos. That really helped me, like, with my depression. It really helped me, like, escape. As like watching PewDiePie play all these horror games, him like extreme reaction. That made me want to be a YouTuber. I'm like, okay, that's it. I want to be like PewDiePie. I want to be like Rad Brad. I want to like be just like these guys. But I didn't know like what to do. Like, I didn't know how to start it. Like, it looked easy for them. For me, I'm just like, okay, how the fuck do I do this? I think it was 2 years ago. I was in global history class with one of the best teachers ever. Like, Mr. G, he was literally, like, I really hope everyone has it. Like, Mr. Jababa was like the best history teacher ever. Like, I have never seen a teacher stand on the table and dance like Mr. Jababa does. He is incredible. I remember, he actually jumped on the table and started dancing one time. I'm like, oh, you are the best thing ever. Thank you for being so cool. And when I just got my PS4, there's a feature where you can like add games to your Facebook and all that. And one day he pulled me, like, after class, he pulled me aside. He was like, hey, I was on like, I saw your videos on Facebook. I saw you doing all the gaming things. He was like, Dan, you're a class clown, and you're a complete idiot. Okay, you're smart as hell, but you're a complete idiot. Have you ever thought about being a YouTuber? I'm like, wait, you're like, what, really? I'm like, yeah, because my daughter watches, she watches PewDiePie, she watches all these people. I can actually see you being just like that. I can see, like, you getting in front of the camera and just freaking out when you play a game. And I was like, all right, cool, all right, this is it. Time to do this. I didn't know what to do, so I first started out on Twitch. Like, if you ever go to my very first video, like the very first series I did, Resident Evil Revelations 2, that entire series was on Twitch. I think it was Revelations 2, Battlefield Hardline, and Final Fantasy Type 0, where I did most of it on Twitch. And you can actually see, like, some of the Twitch, like, things on the side. I actually did it on Twitch, and a lot of people actually liked it on Twitch. Like, people started watching, started commenting. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm actually gonna start doing this. My dreams are coming true. So I went over to YouTube, like, when I started, like, make my own YouTube profile. I went on school, and I said, I wrote a petition on schools, like, hey, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Let me know what my YouTube name wants to be. And I got a lot of good ones. I got, like, Crazy Dan and his gaming ways. I got The Awesome Dan, which I chose to stick with. I got Danny Lanny with the excellent Fanny. It's like, okay. Okay. And the majority of them went with The Awesome Dan. So I'm like, okay, Awesome Dan it is. And I need a picture of it. And I remember on Mr. Jababa's phone was that picture. Like, one time in class, he showed me, like, his photo, like, his gaming photos. I just saw that picture of Snake looking at food, looking at a burger. I'm just like, that's it. I'm like, that's gonna be it. It combines my two favorite things, gaming and food.
Wow, that's a really detailed kind of story going into about your icon. Wow. Yeah, that's really good. Especially to kind of get the recognition, especially from one of your mentor, your teacher, kind of giving you saying that, hey, you seem like a person who could do this. And I really kind of find that actually validates you in a sense, especially when someone recognizes that you, and then you're just like, awesome, yeah, we can do this. And then you went out and you found yourself a name, which you stuck with, The Awesome Dan. Yeah, that's really good to hear that. Okay, well, since we're on the same topic here, how about the banner? Is that newish, or have you had that for a long time? I'm just trying
I had that for a year, because, like, making a banner is kind of difficult for me, because I have no idea how to do that. I went on a bunch of random websites. This is the best I can do. Like, I'm trying, like, my friend's trying to make, like, a new banner for me, where it's just a picture of me and a bunch of my other favorite series, like, colliding with each other. And she tried to make that for me, and I'm grateful for her. But, like, I made this one last year, and it was just, like, my name, don't forget to click subscribe, comment, and, like, a picture of, like, some of my favorite gaming icons. Like, I have Cloud from Final Fantasy. Technically, it was Cloud from Kingdom Hearts 2. I have Dante from Devil May Cry. I have, like, Ezio from Assassin's Creed, Snake. I have, like, all my, like, famous video game, like, characters that I love.
Oh, okay. All right, then. Well, that's good then, because so you're going to be updating that, I'm guessing, if she gets back to you about that. But that's good. Okay. Well, that's good. You keep a unique style, and that's usually how you keep going. Okay. So we'll dive a little bit more into your channel. What series are you currently doing or have done that you think people should check out on your channel?
Current series I'm doing Destiny 2. And I'm currently finishing up Final Fantasy 12, The Zodiac Age. Like, I looked up, like, how much farther I have. I'm on the last dungeon. Like, Pharos is, like, the last dungeon. After that, I think I go into Pharos, I fight 2 more Espers, and then the final boss, and then I'm done. It's, like, super easy as fuck, because I am too OP. Like, I said a bunch of times in the video, I am too OP for this game. I one-shot almost everything I fight. I think my favorite series. Wow, I think it might be a tie between Final Fantasy 15, Bayonetta. Yeah, it must be a tie between Final Fantasy 15, Resident Evil Remake, and Bayonetta. Because I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, and 15 was just... Mwah, it's so good. Like, oh my gosh, Noctis, glorious. Prompto, sexy. Gladio, bae. Ignis, food bae. Like... They're perfect. Like, I've never seen a better game. It's like, it's as good as 7 and 6. That's how good it is. It's on there with 7 and 6. That's how
good it is. Compared to those. I have very fond memories of 7, and I have not played 15 yet.
Oh my
So
god. We're still waiting for the 7 remake, though. We're still, like, come on, Square Enix, stop playing with us. We're in the 7 remake.
yeah, that's true. I might actually make sure to check out. Definitely have to check out that Final Fantasy 15 and see what the gameplay is like, because I have not got into it, and I probably will.
Like, why did 15? Like, my teacher, like, Mr. Jabalo, he actually commented on one of the videos. He was like, you get way into this. Like, I get way into Final Fantasy. Like, I love Final Fantasy. If you ever watch any of my Final Fantasy series, I get super into it. I'm like, I summon the Sky Dragon, Bahamut, rain down the power of the sky. Like, he was like, Dad, he's like, Dad, you're just too much. Like, he actually wanted me to come into class one time and, like, act like I was Noctis. I'm like, I'm like, okay. As long as I don't get suspended, I'll like legitimately come in like Ignis.
Oh yeah, well that's good. Okay. All right, so just go with that. Yes, I'm just currently I don't know. Chrome goes really slow when I'm recording.
Take your time.
Okay. Okay. So I see. Okay, so I moved over to your playlists. I see that you have over 30, so you keep your videos in playlists like a good little boy.
Yay, I'm a good boy.
Well, that's. Oh wow. And not saying on the last part there, I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Oh gosh.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Okay. So I'm seeing that pretty much you, you seem to keep everything in a pretty neat little, you basically keep it to game, I'm guessing, from what I can tell. That you
game and the game's DLC.
Games DLC. Do you keep those separate in a playlist, or put it?
I keep it the same. Like once again for Final Fantasy 15, I did the episode Prompto and episode Gladio DLC. That's all in the same playlist as like the original.
Oh, okay. So you like to make sure, yeah, like that's how I do it too. I like to keep my thing, unless it's a separate game. Like for example, if it's a sequel of a game, I put it in its own playlist. But
yeah, like chart like chart 4.
Okay, yeah, that's for sure. Okay, so as you were going on about streaming one of your first things, like, do you regularly stream now, or do you only do it every so often?
I actually like half and half. Like sometimes when I'm bored and like I want to play like Rainbow Six, I want to play Overwatch, I just stream it. And, like when I'm bored, it's like I want to get that loot box, or I feel like trolling on Rainbow Six. I'll just like pop in, like, you know, I'll set the stream, just like pop in and have anybody who wants to come in and just play with me. Have a great conversation. Like, I enjoy trolling and talk to you guys.
Is there any series that you find that you think stand above the rest on your channel right now?
Series that I think stand above the rest. Wow. I want to say it has to be either the horror Let's Play, like, playlist, or I think. Wow, that's actually really difficult to pick one. I want to say
if it helps, I can say. If it helps, I can say you can say 2. That's fine.
2. That's a lot better. I want to say any game made by Telltale, because I love those games. Like all the decisions you make. Like if you ever hear me make, like I made some bad decisions, and I know I made them. Like you will hear me like why I think it was the New Frontier where I made a bad decision by accident. I was like, nope, hold up, I'm restarting. No, I forgot what series it was, but I had to restart the entire episode because I made one bad decision. I wasn't gonna let that happen. I'm like, no, you're living. You're not gonna die on me. No. This is a no, sir. This is a no. You're living. You are gonna survive. I'll make sure of this. I think another one was Bayonetta, because that was super fun. Like, Bayonetta is a super fun game. I so wish for Bayonetta 3 to come out on PC already. Like, please, Bayonetta 3 or 2, make it happen, Steam. Please, I beg you. I'll pay you to put Bayonetta 2 on Steam. That's how much I want it.
Okay, so basically, you're saying any Telltale game, you like Telltale games because of decision making, and
yes.
Yeah, and you say Bayonetta because it was just fun to play. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's super fun to play. Like there are times where I was more focused on like performing a climax than actually killing it. Like I would rather climax on everybody than just kill him with a gun. That sounds a lot dirtier. That sounds a lot dirtier than I thought it would. Wow, damn.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, the viewers are just like, oh, my virgin ears.
Oh no!
No, that's fine. I know what you meant, and probably the viewers will know what you mean. But anybody outside is gonna be like,
Wait, what? You climax on your games? Slightly. Only certain games.
only certain ones. All right. Okay. Okay. So about your channel. Okay. So, what do you think is like the most important quality of a good YouTuber? I'm gonna kind of poke your brain for a bit. Here you go.
I want to say it's personality and fan service. Cause like, as long as you love doing what you're doing, people will follow. Like, I've been told many times to stop doing YouTube. Like, oh, you're not funny, you're not this and that, you should stop. I'm just like, yeah, okay, fuck you too. It's like, I love doing this. I'm never gonna stop doing this. Like, I love doing this. This is fun for me, okay? This is my daily routine. This is fun for me. I'm never gonna stop doing this. Like, even if I have, like, no subscribers, I'll still be posting, like, every day, because it's super fun to do. Like, gaming is, like, my entire life. It's super fun to do. And I honestly don't care subscriber counts. Like, as long as I help somebody, like PewDiePie and Rapbread help me, that's worth it. Like, if I help one person with depression, help one person going through some tough times in their life, if they watch my videos and it helps them, then I'm happy for it.
Okay, that's really good. That is really good to feel about, because, well, a lot of people will be negative towards you, especially with certain things, and not say you're funny like that. But there's somebody out there who will enjoy it. Like, if there wasn't, then how in the heck do you have, like, how do you have views on your videos and stuff like that?
I just love, I love sometimes the hate. Like, sometimes when they give me a hate, I just love it. I'm just like, wow, you paid that much attention to me? That means you must really like me.
Well, yeah, that's essentially what it is. If they're paying enough attention to you to try to throw you down, stuff like that, then, you know, you've done something right.
Cha-ching?
Cha-ching, yes. Okay. Let's see. I'm just trying to poke your brain a little bit more.
Yes, I like my brain.
Yes, your brain's good. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about let's talk about the search engine optimization for a second here. I don't know if you've like that, but basically tags. What thought process do you go through when you're tagging your videos?
When I tag, I usually tag what's happening in the video. Like, for example, if I'm doing Injustice 2, and I'm doing in the video, it's Wonder Woman versus Harley Quinn, I'll type in, okay, Injustice 2 Wonder Woman, Injustice 2 Harley Quinn, Injustice 2 story mode, like, stuff that pertains to the game, and also stuff that's happening, like, in the real world that I talk about. Like, I think it was during my Uncharted 4 playthrough, where I talked about the transgender bathroom issue and the incident in Orlando. I talked about that. I had that on my tags and all. And I actually got a lot of views to those videos. Like, I sometimes try to implement real world like conversation and real world like topics into my videos, just to keep it like entertaining and just keep it like real and like down to earth.
Okay. So you try to like say what's happening around that time and trying to incorporate exactly what you're happening in your videos into your tags, so that when people search those things up, that your videos will pop up with them. Okay. Yeah, that's really good. That's a really good way to do. So I'm guessing because of that, you find that it's very important to make sure that you do manage your tags properly. Because
a good tag is a good video.
Okay. Yeah, because your video could be the best thing in the world, but if you don't tag it properly, people won't see it, and therefore it can't be called good. Essentially, right. That way. That's right. Okay. All right. Let's just go through here. I'm poking and prodding all of your channel. Feel violated.
Poke the holes.
Yes, well, it's good. Okay. Well, let's go into... So, what platform-wise, I'm guessing that you are mostly a PC and PS4 gamer?
Yeah, mostly, like, PC and PS4. I do have an Xbox. Like, I'm doing Destiny 2 on my Xbox. It's really weird, because, like, how do I Xbox? What is this? How do I set parties? How do I do this? What is this controller? I'm new to this. This is alien technology.
Yeah, I would say I'm completely the opposite. I've been done a lot of Xbox stuff, and but I'm getting more into PC, and If I had the money, I definitely have a PS4 as well. It's just money cost thing because I've had I've had a PS3 before, but I never had a PS4. Get it? I'm trying to run here. Terrible. Yes.
I want to get a drum so I can do that.
Yes, you can do that. Okay, let's go on about. I'm going to go through and I'm going to see what interests me on your channel. Then I'm going to ask you to talk about it.
All right then. I love talking.
Oh well, this is what this series is about. Basically diving in, learning about a gaming YouTuber and what kind of makes them tick, and a little background about them because then they can kind of relate with you on a certain sense. Okay. I think not to toot my own horn, but I kind of want you to talk about prop hunt.
Oh, let's do this. All right. So prop hunt, back while I was going with the depression on that, prop hunt was like one of the videos that helped me out a lot because watching PewDiePie and Minx and like watching all of them play prop hunt, having a good time, I'm like, yeah, I always want to do prop hunt. Like, yeah, that was like one of the first things I wanted to do on my channel was prop hunt. I was like, wait a minute, I have no friends. No one likes me. Oh shit, how do I do prop hunt? And it wasn't until I found you guys where you all have prop hunt. I'm like, all right, let's make my dream come true. Let's make some prop hunt. It's super fun. I think I had a humongous advantage.
I'll put a link in the description to the prop hunt video. Actually, I'll put a prop hunt link up to every prop hunt video that's up right now, just because.
Yeah, it's
like,
super
what
fun.
he's talking about. It's really, yeah, it is super fun. So, guys,
I always want to do TTT and murder. Like those two are one. We should do TTT and murder next. But those two are just. Oh, I just see the betrayal in those games. I just see Parasonics betraying both of us. I'm not a murderer, and she takes out a knife and stabs everybody in the face.
Yeah, I could see her doing that. I could definitely see her doing that. I'm also, because now that I got my setup properly, we're going to be able to play a lot more prop hunt. You touched it last. Different modes. And also enhanced prop hunt is a lot better. And we're going to have to try that out because with rotate support, you could be so much more tricky. Because basically you push a button and you can lock your rotation. You can actually look around yourself and you not move.
Oh my god, the ultimate rupee deception!
Exactly. Beautiful. Rupee deception. Okay, alright, now that I've kind of tooted my own horn here. I have not played D2 yet. I played the demo, but game-wise, this first levels, how did you find that?
Destiny 2, it was because a bunch of my friends were like, oh, yeah, I'm getting Destiny 2. Like, everyone's getting Destiny 2. I was like, huh. Well, I was going to get it for PS4, but since all you guys are getting it for Xbox, I might as well get it too. I was like, quick question. How do you guys feel about playing Destiny 2 with me? Doing an entire series of Destiny 2 in co-op? They're like, oh shit, yeah, hold on, that'll be so cool, bro. I'm like, okay, fuck. This is new. I've never done an entire series of co-op. Like, we forget, like, me and my friends, we're idiots. We're the biggest idiots in the world. And having us play Destiny 2, I think I recorded the first co-op part. I think it's part 3. It's like the first part I've done was co-op. I think we're just complete idiots. Like, I ran away. Like, the second I saw, like, 2 yellow guys running towards me, I'm like, yeah, you know what, you guys do the killing. I'll just be in the corner and not die. Like, you can do the killing. I want to live. I choose life. But yeah, Destiny 2, from what I've seen, it's basically the first Destiny. It's basically the same thing as the first Destiny. Like, not much. Story-wise, it's kind of predictable. It's like, oh no, evil fat Darth Vader is coming and taking the light, and we have to get it back. Oh, that's so terrifying. It has a good theme, but it's like, been there, done that.
Okay. What game do you currently have on your channel that you would play through again if it got removed from YouTube and you lost the footage for everything? What series would you replay?
Serial replay. I want to say once again, anything with Telltale, and I think anything with Telltale and Uncharted. Because Telltale, like, if all my Telltale gets removed, I would love to play it all again just to make totally different decisions. Like, I would totally do different things I did in the first time and just see what the fuck happened. Like, see who dies, who doesn't die, who lives, who hates me. I think Yeah, with Uncharted. Uncharted is so fun. Like all his action scenes, so fun. Like being dragged across the like freaking street while grapple hooking on a giant like truck carrying your like being chased by your brother. I'm like, like they need to make an Uncharted movie. Like, please, just don't cast like fucking Nicolas Cage. Don't cast Robert Downey Jr. Well, I don't know. Robert Downey Jr. I don't know. He could probably be a good supporting cast, but not main cast.
So, from what I can tell, you don't stick to a certain genre. You seem to a kind of every type of man, apparently.
Yeah.
You seem to play RPGs, you play horror, you play shooters. I'm guessing that's pretty good because then you have a variety of content to go with. Let's see here. I'm just trying to come up with something that might hurt your brain a bit.
Oh, I like brain hurting. School does it every day.
Yeah, okay. That's probably good. That's probably a good one to go for. Thumbnail wise, I'm guessing you do your own thumbnails.
Yeah, Photoshop, baby.
Okay. Do you go through a certain process when you're going to make a thumbnail for a certain series? Do you do screenshots? Do you search out just random images on Google and then just Photoshop the lettering in? What do you do?
A bit of both. Like sometimes when I really want to get like a picture, like say like for Injustice 2, I want to get like a picture of like whoever chapter I'm on. Like if I'm on, let's say, Supergirl's chapter, I want a picture of Supergirl. If I'm doing Wonder Woman's chapter, I want to do a picture of Wonder Woman. And I try to first look up on Google. Like if I look up on Google and I can't really find anything that I really want to use, I'll use screenshots from the game.
Okay. So you kind of like to go, especially you like to tie it into what's in the video, of course.
Yeah.
And you stick to Google, and then if you have to, you can grab it from your own gameplay.
Right.
Okay. Oh, well, that's the way of doing it. Do you find that you try to do a mix of Let's Plays and just random stream sessions, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I do. Like I have my main series, and that's like my Let's Plays and my walkthroughs, and then I have games that I know I'm not gonna do a series on, but I still want to play. Like Call of Duty, for example. I'm probably not gonna do a series on Call of Duty because Call of Duty, like the way the series is going with it's shit. Like I'm not gonna have fun doing the series, but I'll probably do like 1 or 2 videos of me playing multiplayer and just like having fun killing noobs and having 10-year-olds rage. Oh, fuck you! Oh, I fucked him up! I fucked this! Calm down, little kid. Calm down, little boy. Okay, it's past your bedtime. Calm down.
So yeah, I see that. Yeah, because I was thinking about that because it's gaming videos and there's a little bit of walkthroughs as well. So I'm guessing you kind of tie that into your Let's Plays, kind of doing a walkthrough of certain areas, boss fights, and all that.
Yeah, I fucking love boss fights.
What do you find is kind of a turnoff for watching somebody do Let's Plays? What do you think is a turnoff? Like immediately you don't want to watch them.
When someone's when they're not really having fun doing it, they're like playing, say like they're playing, Resident Evil. They're like, oh, okay. So we go over here to the left. All right, then we do this. Okay, when you can see that they're not really having fun, like playing the game, where it's they're just doing it, and then when people are like being like rude and being like, fucking like when they're just like being like assholes, like. We're like, oh yeah, I'm just doing this for the money. I'm just doing this, to get famous. I'm not really having fun playing this game. I'm just doing it because, you people give me money. I'm just like, yeah, it's not really, no. If it's not having fun, then why are you doing it? Like, YouTube is for people who want to have fun. Like, if you want to have fun, if you want to have a channel, no, have fun doing what you love doing. Like, just don't do it for the money. Do it because it's fun to do.
So basically, yeah, it kind of shows through their gameplay and stuff. So basically, when you're watching somebody, you want to see that they're having fun, they're enjoying yourself, because then you can enjoy yourself as well. And
yeah.
So that's kind of what you wanted to see. Okay. So when you post your videos, do you share them out on social media? How do you typically get people to come in to see your stuff? You just wait for the subscribers to come in, or do you actually go to social media and share it out?
I go to social media. Like, I'll post on Facebook. I'll post it on Twitter. I'll post on Reddit. Be like, hey, my next episode's up. Here you go. Oh, here's this. I'll post it to my friends. I know friends. Some of my friends are really interested in some of the series I do. I have one friend who's a huge Resident Evil fan. Now, when next Resident Evil part comes up, I'll share it with him first. like, hey, here's here's my next part, Resident Evil 7, and then they'll start criticizing it. I love it when people criticize. It's so fun. Like, Dan, you missed the green herb over here. Dan, you missed bullets out over here. I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize that. Like, Dan, you should have shot him in the leg. Okay, but she gave him the face. He was coming towards me. It's either the face or death. Your choice. I love it. Like, when they give it, like, subtle, when they, like, help me out in my series, I love that. I really do. It's like, Dan, if you do this side mission, you get this weapon. I'm like, wow. I didn't know that. I'm going to go do that real quick. But you forgot to mention the boss for this side mission kicked my ass. You forget. This guy's no joke. He has GG fever. He wasn't planning on letting me have that weapon for free. I'm like, nah, Danny. If you want this weapon, you got to fight for this.
Okay, yeah. So you typically like to use social media, which I really recommend any small YouTuber to do that, because you share it on social media. People who like your stuff will share it on social media. They'll share it to other people, which will maybe if they like it, they'll share it to other people, and so basically it spreads out, and so everybody's like, Dan, I see your videos. I raise you a subscribe.
I shall raise you a subscribe and comment that you have missed the green hub. Damn it.
Exactly. Okay. We're getting up there in time. Okay, I think that a really good ending question will be, what advice would you have to somebody starting YouTube today?
What I would say is that have fun doing it. Like, don't just because when I first started, I first thought that oh yeah, I'm gonna have 50 million first video. I'm gonna have 50 million people. I'm gonna be just like PewDiePie. And then I upload first few videos. I'm like, wow. Nobody's watching, nobody's subscribing, nobody's doing any of this. What the fuck? It takes time, but it takes time and dedication. Just have fun doing it. Don't be there and be like, okay, I'm gonna try and be funny. I'm gonna try and be outrageous. I'm gonna try and be just like PewDiePie. I'm gonna try and mimic PewDiePie. No, be you. If you are very passionate about a certain game, show that. If you really love, let's say you really love, comic books, play Injustice 2. Play a game that has comic book characters and really show who you are, shine. Let you be you, let you shine. And I'm pretty just do what you love doing, be you, and subscribers will follow.
Okay, yeah, that is really good advice. That is probably the best thing you can say, is having fun, enjoying yourself. If you're going to be serious, I would probably add, what you're practicing, you're doing with your tags and stuff like that, is to kind of get your stuff at what you want to play, and then see where your flow is, and then work on tags, stuff like that, and thumbnails and titles are kind of an afterthought after that. But just having fun is probably the first most thing that I would say to a young YouTuber who's just started out. Yeah. And all the intricacies, intricacies of everything else later. So you post a video and like that, because you can always look at other YouTubers and help, and they can give you advice on, hey, your titles should be like this. Hey, thumbnails, do a thumbnail for me, and we'll see what you're doing with it. And I think that another thing that you probably, the best thing, that advice is to never be afraid of criticism, because people are going to criticize you.
Yeah, no matter what you do, people are going to criticize you.
Especially when you're starting out. And just oh, you should do it this way, oh, you should do it that way. And at first, you don't really have a basis to move that on. And so that's kind of what you should, kind of let yourself be yourself first, and then learn the tricks of the trade, and then you'll become a better YouTuber that way. Because, if you go, balls to the walls at first, putting out those like that, and, it could be the completely wrong way of doing things. And though if you just record a gameplay, you're having fun with it, and then you do your editing, and, after that, that's when you can start doing that kind of stuff. But don't always think, I think the best way to put it is think ahead, but not too far ahead that you're not going to lose focus on having fun, right?
Right. Having fun is the most important.
Yeah, that is the most important thing to do. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty good. Do you have any final thoughts or any series that are currently going to be coming up on your channel within the next week or so that you'd like people to say, hey, go check it out?
Next week or so, I'm planning on finishing Final Fantasy 12 and by next week. I should have the final part up by next week, hopefully. Hopefully nothing bad happens to my PS4. Nothing bad happens in a week where I could just focus on getting 12 out, have 12 finished, Destiny should be Destiny. I heard it's very short. It's like only 15 missions. I already did 4. So I'm like, Destiny should be done by like before I do. I think Evil Within, either Evil Within or Wolfenstein. But I know for next month, I'm most likely going to be doing Evil Within 2 and Wolfenstein. And for November, most likely Assassin's Creed and probably South Park. If South Park, doesn't get any more fucking delays, I'll probably be doing South Park too. But like, yeah, that's pretty much yeah. Final Fantasy 12 will be finishing. Destiny 2, is currently going on. Then I got Wolfenstein and Evil Within 2.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much the way it is. But anyway, I'm going to end this interview for today. Thank you again, Dan, for sitting with me and speaking about lots of stuff.
No problem, buddy.
But anyway, I'm going to end this video here for today. Click the annotations for more videos that I've done, and I'll leave some annotations to some of Dan's stuff that he mentioned as well. I'm going to end this video off by saying this game here is rooting for your bacon. See you later, guys.
Bye!